Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome back to PinkyhootArt's live streaming sessions. If you're new and you're just discovering me, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff because it really helped my artist journey. Yesterday, I felt like I was at a good place with this painting, so I'm gonna, I think, do my finish touches and hopefully finish this painting today so I can do a new painting for you guys next week. Okay, grab your favorite drink, settle in, get comfortable, and we'll get started. I just dropped in a hi for everybody in the chat. Don't forget to say hi to me so I know that you're here and who's watching. All right, so where were we yesterday? Everything's going. Okay, so yesterday I promised I was gonna paint her face and get her body going. So I think I'm just gonna do that and then do the details for the center of the flowers, which definitely is more work. And then I'm gonna do the edges of the flowers to the second favorite part of my whole process, which is giving some parts of the petal some outlines and some definition, I guess. All right, so we've got a girl here. GM Trevor, I went on a little bit later today. I'm hoping that you got a little bit more sleep. And I'm either late or early or just on time, depending on your time zone and your comfort level, I guess. Okay, now that I'm here, okay, and I'm a little nervous because the face is such an important part of my thing, or this whole appearance, that if I mess that up, there's like no going back. So, white rice and shrimp, that sounds like a good lunch. What kind of shrimp is it? And hi, good morning, Modern Graphics. Modern Graphic, Graphic Modern. I'm just gonna call you Modern from now on. Or Gerald, I guess. Are you at work or are you hanging out, or you're done and you're just hanging out now? And Trevor, I hope you're chugging coffee right now. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drink some coffee too. Get me going. Okay, this face. Get real close for you guys. Making coffee, awesome. Okay, so I kind of went in with a nude color already, so I kind of know the feel of her face. I'm just gonna go in with some cheek colors. Ooh, is that Thursday? I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I think I am. And if you have any fun, interesting weekend plans, do share, do share. And Trevor, do you take your coffee black or with cream and sugar? What's your preference? So I'm gonna drop in some pink color here for her cheek. And I do like, you know, the kind of dramatic and stylized way of painting face, which is almost theatrical. I'll call you Jerry. I'm not trying to butcher your name. But Gerardo. I think I can remember that, but I'll call you Jerry. Cream, no sugar. That used to be my way of drinking coffee, I guess. Actually, now I just drink black. Yeah, I guess I don't like sweet coffee unless I know I'm getting a Starbucks. It's gonna be like just a sugary rush. I'm gonna drop some pink for her lips, even though I know that her lips are gonna be way darker in the end. Okay. Can't. No, I can't. Do you see me struggling? So I did upload a new video in my YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. Brand new today. I was working on that this morning. Which was also contributing to me starting a little bit late because I always underestimate or forget how long videos take to load, and then I should have probably planned it better. Okay, there's no way. Jerry, it is. So it's, I guess, okay, let me try. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I hope you guys got a good laugh out of me trying to pronounce Modern Graphics' real name. Oh my gosh, Jerry it is. And here I'm really trying to not have these hard edges. So I'm gonna blend, 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 blend. Cool. And I'm probably gonna blend all the way till the end so the water doesn't streak. And I think I shared with you that I have this complexions palette with all skin colors and hair colors. It was such a great hack for me because I do draw people almost in every collection, every painting, and having to mix the skin colors is probably one of the hardest things for me. And I think I share that if you've ever mixed skin color in any medium, you know how much pain in the butt it is. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit darker color. What's like a good dark color for skin color? It doesn't look like orange. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. I found a cool, like a brown for my shadow skin, which I did not do last time. Okay, cool. So I said the hair here is probably gonna get a little bit of shadow. A little bit here. And the nose is always the scariest part for me, so I'm gonna make the color really light to start. So usually here is a bit darker. And then with the photos, slightly I'm gonna drop it in, and then I have a bit of cast shadow here. sometimes I'm like, why do I paint this? Every time I do it, it doesn't seem good. But then again, the next day you come back, you realize, oh, that's why it looks fine the next day. And then this face here probably has a little bit of cast shadow. The lips. There you go. And then she has pouty lips, because that's what I like. We could do a little bit dark shadow here. And I was like, I should get a chair for myself. I am painting standing up. It's tiring, but I thought it's good. It's good for my posture. Okay. Leave that part. And then the chin, definitely do a cast shadow here. And I'll probably go over with like a white wash paint at some point at the end to bring out some highlights to make it even more pop. So the neck has a cast shadow. And then it probably goes all the way down. And then some here maybe. And your neck has like a bone here, so it doesn't quite go that direction. So it's more like your collarbone, so it probably has a shadow like this. Okay. And then I'm gonna do her hand right now. So this part, there she'll have a bone here that usually casts a shadow. Since she has her sleeve in, there's probably a little bit of shadow here. I'll make this darker. Like such. I'll blend this part in. I used to be terrible at drawing hands, but I feel like I am getting better. And a little tip about hands, they are usually bigger than you think. So shadow at the bottom, and this part is the fingers here. This part a little bit darker when her hand touches her face. A little bit of and then and then the top of her hand is probably a little bit darker than where all the light hits right here. So I'm just gonna bring a little bit of color down here. And we'll see how that dries. Let's blend this a little. Okay. I usually do the lip at the end as a pop. And then right now, I think I want to drop in her, maybe I should use this. I'm mixing a dark black color. I know I shouldn't be using black with the blue. Okay, and this is, I think I'm ready for that here. Is it dry? That'll be terrible if it's not. Okay. I'll start with her eyebrow first. Kind of like how I would draw my eyebrow. Tiny, tiny lines. Okay. Okay. And then this part is always most nerve-wracking for me. You see my hand shaking? Okay, here we go. Using a little bit of pressure in the middle, so it's like thin. I'm pressing it down more and then pick it right back up. I mean, if you look at it, it's not technically black, even though I used the black pigment, so I feel like that counts as not using black. Okay, and then usually this is the side of the eye, so, okay, so it's thin. It's gonna thin, thicker soon, and then come right back up. Okay. Okay. I need to make this part a little bit thicker. Okay. Okay, and then this nostril, I don't want to highlight too much because if you notice when you highlight nostril in art is always something that's like not highlighted. I don't think it's very pretty. Nostril is just not something that's pretty. Let me know if you agree or not. 50 push. I don't even think I can do 50 push-ups if I want to. Just physically impossible. Sorry, Jerry. Okay, so for the lip, I am going to wet just the center part. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, definitely don't want to overdo the nose part. I've done many times where I was like trying to get it anatomically correct, and then when you step far away, you're like, this looks like a pig. I don't know why. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, so now lips. So we know that there is a kind of reflective light at the tip here, and then the bottom of her lips are probably pouty, so it's lighter. So I'm gonna drop this red color just in the bottom middle part and then see how it spreads. First, a little bit on top, a little bit of here. You're laughing because you know it's true. Okay, so now it's just clear water now. I'm gonna paint the edges and then hopefully it like lights out, light up and spreads. Okay. Oh, she's a little smiley a little bit. I like that. And then usually the corner of your lips or smile is a bit darker, so I'm gonna drop a little bit in, hopefully not overdoing it. And that's gonna be it for now. I might go, sometimes I go back with like a sharp color pencil because the lip area is so small, there's really not much room for manipulation without it looking like a pig wearing lipstick, since we're on the pig analogy today. So I might go over in the end with some color pencil if needed. But I think for now this is cute from far away, so. Should I give her some nail polish? Nah, okay. Thank you. Yes. So that this highlights day. I feel I think next time I'm gonna take your advice and use a masking tape to the nose bridge. This here, and then maybe some reflect the light on the eyelids. But I think we'll see. I might go over with some white gouache in the end and see how that looks. And, so now with her hair, I really like the color of her hair that turned out. But today I'm going to add a little bit more darker color to give it even more depth, like some here. Oh, I watched a Chinese watercolor painting video last night where they utilized the side of a brush for shapes, and I thought it was so cool. Okay, just a little bit without overdoing. And then I think this part probably can get darker. And the top part maybe. Darker corner here, but maybe not the whole thing. Darker corner here. Oh, that got real dark. Okay. This part probably needs a bit darker. Ugh. I also feel like I started with the hardest part of the painting in my own opinion, so it should be smooth sailing from here, right? Right. And then maybe this will go up. Okay, let's see if I use the side of my brush. Doing some fix. All right. I better stop messing with this before it becomes muddy. Okay. All right. Hi, Omar. Welcome. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a little bit. Okay, so now I feel like I did the hardest part of the painting. Yay! And I think it looks pretty good. Yay! Whew. All right. Now, I think I'm just gonna get right into the center of the eyeballs and then give them details. I think I should warm up in the side area. That's not so in your face. Not the center of things. So, how do I want to do this today? Tiny brush, and then a tiny, less tiny brush. Yeah, how you been? Busy with life and stuff, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm gonna wet just the center here away from the true edges. So I'm doing a little warm up with this area. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's too big of a brush. Let's see. Do we like this? Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet of you. And I hope my artwork brings some, you know, bliss in a really crazy world and life we're living. Yeah, it's so I did a collection last year where, like, I think I mentioned on the live before, it was I kind of commentating on the relationship we have with social media, and those flowers were kind of the representing the profile pictures, right? Everybody has a face or something that looks back at you while you look at them, and then it's kind of a creepy feeling that everybody's looking at you, looking at them, but you don't really know each other, and the feeling where you kind of all have wanting deeper connections. And then I kind of started doing this, and I really like how it looks. It kind of gives the flower, like the flowers have taken on a life of its own, and now I feel like I need to keep doing it and perfecting it. And you notice I'm not doing eyeballs in every single one of them because I do have a lot of flowers, and I feel like that'll be too much. So you will see that the actual eyeballs are kind of scattered. But right now I'm just actually painting the center flower. That flower called, again, I'm gonna butcher the name, anemones. Is that, okay, there's a flower that sounds kind of like anemones. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Yes, I mean this I feel like watercolor is part of one of those most meditative things because the healing property of water, right? The sound of water and all that, I think it's just so. Every time I have a bad day and I start painting, I feel like afterwards I always feel better because it's like you meditated. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the stems. I think that got a little too dark. Thank you, Omar. Yeah. I think art, as an artist, our job really is to, you know, besides making pretty pictures or, you know, gruesome and visceral pictures, images, the other responsibility we have really is like shine light on these things that we don't, like people don't really think about on a daily basis and give them the artist's take, right? That's kind of cute. Okay, so I was thinking about doing something. So this is what Okay, just so you know, English is my second language. Okay, I feel like I should get a pass about pronunciations. Okay, I'm gonna give some of these areas a little bit of outline just to see how it goes. And I don't want to do all the edges, then it becomes kind of a moot point of highlight and low lights. So usually when the flowers closer to the center have a shadow, so I'm doing that. And maybe a little bit here. And I feel like in this painting, the eyeballs are really representing the inner self of the girl or you, if you place yourself into the subject seat. Shadow here, and then those where the folds are, that's probably cast a shadow. Okay. Not a perfect science, but you see what I'm trying to do. Okay, cool. So that's kind of what I did here is gonna be more or less what I'm doing to every single one of them today, but hopefully going faster as we go. And then I'm gonna do not each individual one like this. I'm gonna do a production line, we'll do the center first and go back to the outline, but I just want to show you this is kind of what I'm thinking. And then me. And this is what's happening with my brush is one of the a thing that a big thing I learned in the beginning about watercolors. You gotta make sure you load your brush with enough paint, enough water. Otherwise, you would see what just happened. Okay, gonna just drop it in casually. Center part out. Yesterday I kind of did all the details around the flowers and I think they look pretty good now. Now my job today is make these flowers pop from the canvas so that the background doesn't take over. This girl is going to be an eyeball, and that's going to be interesting. And I will do the lash. Maybe I'll show you what I'm thinking. So eyeball. Oof, got real dark. Color spreading. This is a clean brush. Kind of blend a little bit. And if I did enough water, then this party would not be a multi-step process. Okay. I show my sketchbook live one of the times I streamed about the ideas I have for just the flowers, because I mentioned that these kind of taken on a life of their own, and I did like whole pages of just personified flowers doing personified things, and it looked cute. Crowd opinion, so I might do a collection with just those. Cute. And then when this dries a bit, I usually will, actually I'm gonna show you what I'm thinking. It's just clear water. Some pink. Drop, drop, drop. This is quite small, so I'm wondering if that... Okay, I better leave that be before I mess it up. Okay. I think I'll probably go over that outline a little bit more, and then you'll have lashes. So, space for my flowers. Oh, we're in tax season, because excuse me. Oh yes, tax season. Yay. Okay, so that's kind of a so compare these flowers, more personality. Cool. So I'm gonna repeat the process all around. If you need to go pee or go drink a water, this might be a good time. Just kidding. Hopefully I speed this up as I go along. My favorite, best one, but I'll try not to do the middle part. Okay. There we go. I'm alternating between 3 brushes right now. Leave this part open because I feel like it's a bit of light coming maybe on that side, or it should. Got an eyeball here. It got a little messy from my previous washes, so let's see how I'm going to resolve this. This is all over the place, as you can see. Not bad. I don't think it's 100% there, but when I paint the eyeball, hopefully I'll resolve it. Oh, I love that movie. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I love that movie. I think I watched that like over 10 times. Still one of my favorite AI movies or robot movies. And this part is probably super dark because there's a lot of shadows overlaying. Gently, carefully drop in some dark color without destroying her finger shape. Okay, cool. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of dab here, not too much. Well, why did that get so dark? And I kept kind of these highlights here. Have you watched Wild Robot yet? I have not, and I heard it's also another amazing movie. I need to watch it. I think it came out on streaming already, I think. Cool, just gotta leave that be, not too much. And then this girl is a pink flower, so I don't wanna go too dark here. Feel like what I'm doing. So I'm getting through the little flowers first, because the bigger flowers at the bottom, I'm gonna do with more detail, definitely. So I'm just quickly zooming through these tiny ones without messing them up. wish the light part was on this side, then it'll be correctly lit. But it's not. I'm gonna work on it more. Oh shoot. Let's not get too dark here. And I am kind of trying to vary the color of the blue slightly, so it's not just the same color. Iron Giant, yeah, I like that movie too. Wait. I might be thinking of an anime film, The Iron Giant, or I think I might be getting my wires crossed. But was it a Disney movie or Pixar? I'm gonna drop in some slightly darker ones around here, around this edge. Okay. Let's do this one first, because the other one has, oh wait, they both have eyeballs. Never mind. Visions of it, but I can't remember the story, like how it ended. Like I can see scenes from it. It's like a rusty robot, and he met a boy or a girl. I think it was a boy. Warner Brothers. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie. I just don't remember it now. So here is the eyeball making the corners darker. I don't love how all this bled into it. So I might to go back with some white paint to highlight this or something. We'll see. Not the best practice. Should really just, you know, plan the highlights and leave it off beforehand, but sometimes water will do what it does. And I'm sure as I get even better and more skilled at handling this, that this will happen less and less. We'll see how I will resolve that in the end. Any suggestion, tips, that'll be great. My problem right now is this is supposed to be a white area, now it's not. I could go over with white paint, but I can't really manipulate an addition on top of that. So let's think about that. This is a pink flower, so I don't want to get too dark. Oh yeah, I see this one's still the same issue. Okay, So noted, next time I think I need to use the masking fluid for those eyeball areas. Maybe once I add the lashes, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Sometimes I also go on top with like just bright white paint to give it even more that dimension details. And I feel like I might have to in some because it would just countered. Okay. I do have white ink because they will dry. Okay. I'm formulating a plan in my head. I don't think I'm gonna do too much here. Then with the white ink, make it like raised, and maybe that's okay. Okay, I will test that on this flower since it's on the edges, in case I mess up. Just drop a little bit of water to help the paint along. But I don't know where my white ink went. Of course. But I'm going to try something now. I just took up some white gouache paint. Okay, white ink will be fine. And of course, I don't have it. I don't know where it went. Did I throw it away? It's possible. So I have some gouache paint right now, which is basically like a thicker, more pigmented watercolor almost. Maybe they mix the medium in it slightly different. Not too sure actually. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color the base in white and then kind of drop in the color on top immediately so they dry together. Please tell me that's a terrible idea. Oh wait, then I stop. Highlights here, and then protect the middle part. Protect the middle part. Okay. Kind of feels like white out right now. Okay. Now I'm thinking, do I have to do this to every one of them? Yikes. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have tested on a separate paper. Oops, but I think it's okay. So now I'm gonna go into the middle. I'm just gonna dot it in. I know it looks kind of scary right now. I'm gonna go in with a very watery Not entirely terrible, but I think I got a little too dark. Okay. Okay. I think for a tiny one, that's okay. I think once I drop in the lashes, it will make it look better. So there you have it, guys. That was my impromptu fixing my old bleep moment. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, I think I definitely need to go over those areas masking fluid, at least those areas. And I think because I don't ever use masking fluid, if anybody knows, I think I can't leave them on for too long, otherwise it's really hard to take off. Well, that's what to my knowledge. But let me know. one I actually don't mind because it does kind of looks like an eyeball going. Giving you a side eye, which I think is kind of cute. So maybe it's less than I thought I need to fix. Maybe it's not every single one of them. Yay. Yeah, okay, cool. So not too long, noted. I am also someone who hoards art supplies because when I see something like interesting or Amazon suggests I should buy this and I'll get it and then never use it. So it's good that you guys are bringing up different ideas and then for me to try. And then I realized, oh yeah, I do have that material. And it's like, oh yeah, I totally have that. Okay, cool. This one's not too bad. So here, these are not eyeballs now, so I'm gonna do them quickly, hopefully, and then move on to the bottom part. Yeah, and yesterday when I ended, I think I said I had when I ended yesterday, I thought I had so much more to do, but today I came back to the painting, looked at it, and I thought it's actually less than I thought, and it happens every time. I think that's gonna need some white eventually. And if you guys enjoying this, don't forget to give the algo a little boost. Like, comment, share, all that stuff. Thank you. And I have an eye here. I don't know why I did that because it's on the edge and it shouldn't really be the part of any sort of focus. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. You know what's the other thing that's good to horror or like in third shots or second is picture frames, especially large ones. They're so expensive. I feel like every year I go to buy them, they're like more and more expensive. And I also am looking for how do I say it? Not like super those Rococo, Baroque, super ornate frames, and they are just so expensive to buy. So if you ever come across them in a thrift store or something, on an estate sale or something, get them. because you never know when you're gonna need it. Although I feel like right now the artwork I have is kind of I'm trying to get to is a combination of Eastern and Western. So I was thinking maybe I should frame them like Chinese watercolor paintings, which is on a scroll, on the fabric. What do you guys think? And if to do that, I probably have to bring out my sewing machine and relearn how to pattern again, which I'm fine with, but yeah, let me know what you think. That's crazy. That's so cheap. Wow. Where do you live again? Leave that be. Same here. Also, I have doing a little survey maybe. Are you guys more willing to buy a piece of print or artwork if it came with a frame, even though it would be way more expensive? How does economics work out in your guys' head? I actually make my own oil painting frames. Because I use a really thick canvas, like a heavy duty one. And I feel like all the pre-stretched canvases you get just doesn't feel as sturdy. You always feel a little flimsy, but it just takes so long to stretch these things. Quickly here. This is exercise of my patience. I'm an Aries, so I'm not a patient person whatsoever. And I think watercolor is making me, it's developing that skill, my okay. So you don't really care if the artwork came with framing, because most likely the frame that comes with like pre-frame is probably not the frame you want anyways. That makes sense. I want to hear a few more people's opinions on this, because you're an artist and I feel like you're probably different than art collectors. But not mutually exclusive, I guess. Okay, alright, apparently that would be. Okay, so I kind of did all these top flowers here. I think I'm happy with that. And then I need to fix these two girls here. Okay, get down here now. This girl, I'm gonna actually do the middle part first. Carefully wet the white part. Miraculously stay white. Usually I drop in some dots. I'm just picking up all the surrounding colors like the pink, the teal, the pale celadon green. Some of the blue, bring it in. Finally, dark blue, I'll do around the edges and then bring them in the middle. And that is my eyeball. I'm gonna give the top and bottom some more contrast. So I made the corner darker. Okay. Yes, international shipping with frame will be very, very expensive, and I don't think any of us wants to pay for that shipping, so that makes sense. Okay, cool. So once I add some whites here and lashes, this will probably look less messy. So work in progress. I think I shared this with some of you already, but you know, being an artist is one thing, and then figure out printing and framing and shipping and blah 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 is a whole new discipline. Especially I learned that if it's a digital artwork and you print them out as a print, it's not such a big deal. But if it's a physical piece, like what I'm doing now, and then you scan it and you try to make a print, there's a whole nother set of things that you had to think about, which I learned the hard way, but very much necessary. And if you guys have any questions in that department, you can certainly ask me if I can help you in any way. So you don't have to go through the pain I did and freakouts I did. Okay, so that kind of nicely left the middle highlighted. I'm really excited to paint this because when I did that, I was like, this looks like a hamburger. My closed hamburger eyes. Because, you know, I was saying this piece is really making expressing what, in my style, what listening to music would feel like. And it's a good song, something I really love. I listen to it with my eyes closed. So I thought we need to have some closed eyeballs. But it also made a really funny shape, so I'm looking forward to see how that looks after I finish it. Okay. I'm gonna do this little one here first before I get to the eyeball. Hi Lute, how are you today? Welcome. I hope you're done with your homework and all your work and you can't get a few moments to relax. That's good if you didn't notice. Oh, not good, but now that I know, once I'm finishing it, I'm sure you will notice. Yeah, I was taught, so I work with like trade show exhibitors a little bit sometimes on random things. And that was graphic quality is always like the biggest, oh wait, I'm on the right file. Graphics is always the biggest headache. Like you said, Jerry, exactly. It's like people think you have a digital image and you can put it in any size. You can do like however big you want. Not the case. And then I think with art prints, color correctness is so important that you really have to know your Photoshop really well to, there's like two steps. A, once you get the image produced digitally, you have to correct it to reflect the right color, right? Because you gotta put it on your website or you want to list it in my Etsy shop, for example. I do have one. You guys are more than welcome to check it out. But then, you know, that's one thing. And then, but when you want to print that image out again, physically, then it's like a whole another thing you had to test. It depends on your printer, your color profile. Yes. So that's why if you get anything printed, the print shop would charge you like hundreds of dollars to do color correct. That's why, because it's a very manual process and labor intensive and frustrating. Oh, cute. I'm doing my non-hamburger eyes first, I suppose. I don't want to make this part too dark, just as I mentioned before, maybe darker here. Because maybe this folded petal will cast a shadow here. Do I like the hard highlight? Maybe, but maybe too big. Lettuce rash in the real world. It's called feather lashes. It's a thing. You know, for false lashes. I'm sure you don't know anything about that. Why would you? Or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't want to prejudge. There are strands that you can put on, but there's also like feathers you can put on. So I'm imagining if it's a lettuce lash, it'd be like the feathers. which is totally a thing. Trying to add some details around this. It's a little makeup lesson for the boys here. Thank you, Trevor. And now you know the behind the scenes. I'm doing right now because I didn't like the hard edges that was starting to separate between the center and the edges. But now much better, much better. I'm definitely leaving my hamburger lashes at last. What'd you learn? What did I say that was new? Modern Jerry. What did you learn? I want to know. Oh, the makeup thing. Yes. So your daughter, if your daughter ever asks or wonders and or came upon such things, you know. Oh, you made like a cat emoji. Can you see? It looks like a cat with little eyes, a big butt. I had to leave that. It's got a little fun Waldo in moment. Can you see it? Can you guys see it? It looks like a pushing cat. Definitely leaving that off as it is. You and every man. But you know that's not gonna happen, right? So. I have a little bit more time to not have to worry about that, but yours is just right around the corner of such things. But yeah. I also feel like when you have a daughter as a guy, like something changes in you. And still, hello pushing cat, still there. Okay, leave that be. Okay, here we go. Now let's get to the hamburgers. How should we do this? How should we deal with this? So I think the edge may be blue, but maybe the middle part be pink. So it'll be a rain in the lashes. Okay. This is a new experiment, and because the eyes are closed, I'm glad that all this bleeding is okay, I think. go with water, soften the edges. Okay. Drop in a few darker ones. These eyeballs are much bigger and flowers are much bigger, so I am paying more attention to the depth. So I need to let that dry and then go into with eyelashes. Also, maybe I should do this. Just got an idea. Just a little some pink paint, maybe this part will be pink. Oh yes. Yeah. Now it looks like it was so emotional that it might be crying. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna make the corner darker so it kind of goes into it. Here we go. Do you guys ever listen to music and like you're so moved that it brings tears to your eyes? Happens to me once in a while, especially if the song like is relevant to what I'm going through. But yeah, I think music is such an emotional experience for the most part. Do we love it? Do we hate it? Leave that be, and I'm gonna go back to do the lashes. I think I already did this one. I did this one, okay. Same issue here. It got it bled pretty bad yesterday, so let's see what can we do here. What you're experiencing right now of, correcting mistakes as we go is certainly something you don't get with AI art and all that stuff. And I think this is a part that makes like the result fun. Just never know what you're gonna get. You are experiencing the becoming of this piece of painting. Make that darker. Oh, since it's already so dark, I guess I'll just go with it. Go with this part. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad for a F up. Oh yeah, I can totally see that. Especially her voice is so haunty. Like if you get on the same wavelength, it's a very emotional experience, definitely. It really is sad that like all these what's happening was a SoundCloud and it's a SoundCloud Music XYZ that they're just giving art music out for free now. This hamburger here. This one actually I don't have to do too much. I think the first wash was pretty decent. I'm making the corner a little bit darker and that's really about it. So yeah, one good one. I should say that. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I'm trying to learn to be better at that. Not be so hard on myself. There you go. Making these part a little bit darker. Mess with that too much. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. This one is a little bit tricky. Okay, so we got a pretty hardcore hard edge right now. See if I can smooth that out. Nope, it's not budging. going to, let's see how I'm going to resolve this. Shadow. Ooh, okay. Testing paper. Grab a little bit of, I've mixed the pink with the blue so it became a little purplish. Let's see if it do anything here. Okay. Don't dry, don't dry. Okay, there we go. So I'm bringing in the blue into more so than this line. Same here. Clear brush. It's working right now. Instead of leaving that white, I'm like gonna go with a little bit of pink here. Nice. Drink a water or something stronger. So I think that's all right now. Once I go with lashes, I think we'll cover some of that up. Oh yeah. Let's do this. So this edge kind of dry, or spread very ringly. Is that a word? So we got some texture here. Too perfect and even, I guess. Here we go. Okay. It is my preference because I thought this music goes with the essence of watercolor, which is very calming and soothing, and I think a lot of people listen to lo-fi, this kind of lo-fi music for studying or just chilling or just, you know, watch something before you fall asleep. And that was kind of my inspiration or my thought, because when I started this channel, like in November, so 2 months ago now, I had to kind of decide what direction I want to go. And that's kind of where I ended up. I want to make ASMR videos that helps people relax, that helps people focus. And I am definitely improving and working on my sound engineering to deliver that effect to you guys at the best quality possible. It's a work in progress. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, I would love to hear it. But yes, I hope that answers your question. I don't know if like, you know, if K-pop music will go with this, because that'll be my second option. K-pop or lo-fi, guys, vote. It's nice. Okay, so you like it. I'm glad. So yeah, that was kind of the thought process. I digress. I was talking and then totally got sidetracked. That probably wasn't the most elegant brush stroke, I apologize. Oh, yay! Okay. Yeah, I don't have huge beef with country music, but it's definitely not my preferred sound, I guess. And since Beyonce is a country music star now, maybe I should listen to it now. Any Beyonce fans here? Alright. I better leave that be before it becomes a mess, because it's kind of becoming that way. Is this my last? Yeah, I think this is my last girl. Oh, okay. Mr. Kitty. Okay, so same here. This part's miraculously left white. Drop some secondary colors in first. I also realized this piece is definitely more color restricted than my last collection I just finished, because I was scanning them and noticed that they were pretty colorful. But this one is not really, in my opinion. There's color, but not like colorful, if that makes sense. Dropping some greens. It's very much, I'm working with cool tones in this painting. I think that's a little too dark. Let's get some purple. Yeah, alright. Diffuse. gonna make the edges darker so you can see the definition of eyeball while bring that in. Thank you. Yeah, I think so, right? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna do this part properly. And watercolor is one of those things you gotta trust the process. It usually turns out okay. And I also think it's also a very forgiving medium. Like, you know, I don't have perfect lines and perfect coloring, but it looks okay overall. Wonder, hi! Hi, welcome. How was your morning today? I'm good today. I'm a lot better today than yesterday and the day before, so yay for that. And my goal today is finish this painting, or like at least get it to like 90% so I can finish off screen, because I want to start a new painting next week. But I'm definitely still exploring this vertical format, this concept, because I have not got bored of it. And I share this, I think, in another stream, that usually when I have an idea, I usually work on a whole collection for it, like multiple pieces, until I feel like I'm sick of it and tired of it, and explore all that I can. Because I feel like one try of anything is never good. Or never it. Like this painting, right? It's like my first stab at this format, this look and feel. So I'm hoping the next one will be even better. Will be better. Will be more something. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know if, like, I have no idea how many pieces I'll end up creating with this idea. I might, after second one, I might be tired and move on, or if there's something there, I will keep going. Cool. And that's just, I guess, my process, little habit I have. I started doing it like a few years ago, and I thought it worked well for my learning process. Yes, we had very low energy the past few days, it seemed like. But it's almost a weekend, and I'm glad. All right, this is pretty cool, yeah? I like it. All right. Okay, now while this area dries, and then I'm gonna go on top with some white and lashes, and then do the outline of the flower. I'm gonna get back to this area. This girl I painted this morning, I'm kind of happy with her face. This part's weird. Let's see if I can do this without completely mess this up. Hi, Ben! Oh, thank you. I wouldn't call my art great, but it is certainly the best I have done so far in my life. It's a constant process, and I think artists have a tendency to think that their next work is their best work, and this one is crap, so I appreciate that though. I know it's not crap, but you know. You know what I mean. But how are you today, Ben? Are you ready for the weekend? Are you working? What's up? Okay, so I kind of add a little bit of shape there so it looks more natural to me. So I left this cuff. I wanted to add some details here because it was white and I didn't want to paint it another color. So I think my solution will be giving it some sort of embroidery. Yes. So wonder how late did you go last night? I joined her live stream last night. I think I got off maybe an hour and a half into it, but she was still going, so I applaud her for her stamina. It's a floral painting, maybe it's gonna be a floral embroidery kind of thing. I am totally free hands freestyling right now, so please don't mess up live. I'm imagining like this, you know, Chinese traditional robes, Korean that have embroidered cuffs, usually of flowers, details. Oh wow. Okay, so I think I got off maybe 30 minutes before you ended then. The mini cup, that's funny. Yeah, I think I went straight to bed. I'm trying to mix that color again, and I did it again. Okay, this color's fine. Oh, make sure there's enough water in my brush, otherwise. So maybe it will go. How should I do this? I feel like I'm in the moment of when in doubt, go back. When in doubt, trace something. Like this, maybe this will go this direction. Okay. We will see. I don't know if I can get on a computer tonight because my daughter has an art class that I have to take her to, and usually goes, but it doesn't go that late. Yes, I'm just thinking about my energy level. But yeah, if I am online, I will definitely check you out. Okay, so I'm gonna add some random. I think your finger's ready for the weekend. They say you can type today. I don't know. This week I'm so ready for the weekend. It's not always like that. Sometimes I go, oh no, I still have so much I need to do. No more weekend. And when you have a young child at home, weekends, it's almost impossible to do anything work related. Cool, okay. Okay, so I added some blues and greens. I think I might have to go back to add some more blues, but now I'm feeling some pink. I do like this brush though. Gives you sharp edges. This was different in my head when I thought about it, but it's fine. Okay. See, my shapes just are so organic. There's nothing I can do about it, even when I'm thinking about something more orderly. And I think I need to bring some blue over here. Or maybe I'll do... I also hate it when my brush frays. It's not, I mean, it doesn't, I don't think it affects like the ability, but I hate it when I look at it. Okay. How do we feel about this? I think I'll add some dots here. Now her sleeve has a little bit of design on it. Okay, looks alright from far away. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get out my script brush. So I'm gonna drag long lines. And then this tiny brush of it just got the tape, not the actual painting, and it was so dark. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm going to start with the big one that we just did, and it's pretty dry. I'm proud of myself for painting the eyeballs and flowers and everything at once, because last collection I had a tendency to leave all the eyeballs at the very end, and I think a couple of them it felt like it didn't incorporate into the painting all the way. So I had to go back and fix it. It's somewhat fixed now, but I'm proud that I'm thinking about this right off the bat. Okay, so I'm gonna do the lashes first and then do the edge outline, which I should, yeah, it's okay. So I'm gonna pick on my lash line. I'm gonna wiggle a little bit so it's not so straight, because our lash lines is not straight. A good save, yeah. Did you see my heart drop? Oh, you can't see, but you know, I saw my face. That was. Okay. So because the eyes are closed, I'm imagining there's an upper lash and a lower lash. And because it is a flower eyeball, I imagine it's gonna be really girly, right? And with exaggerated features. And I think my art is so feminine, this just adds all to it, and I think it's good. Okay, so I did a little bit of studying of drawing lashes. So it goes down and up. Oops. That was not a good track. And there, usually lashes are not that even, so it's okay that it's messy. Or not messy, but like uneven or not all the same. Oh, I had a brush. It had like really dark paint, but it dropped on the table. But luckily, the paint only got the on the tape part, not the actual painting. So, because like if we got on the painting, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably cry and end this. Because I worked a lot. This painting took a lot of effort. Wrong direction. I probably should not have done that. Alright. So this is gonna be the lighter area. I might go on top with some white paint a little bit later, but we'll see. And then it's gonna start flaring this way. Yeah. I'm trying to not say anything uncensored on live. Let's make these more dramatic. Yes, especially it was like loaded with the darkest color and not like, there's no saving after that. I feel like I probably had to draw a flower around it if you got on my canvas. Okay, so I kind of did the top part. I think I'm gonna make some of them even longer, like this. Not overdo it either. Yes, and then if it's oil painting, acrylic, I feel like there's a little bit of more room. You can wipe away the paint, but with watercolor, the water just, especially with dark pigment, just soaks it right up. There's no going back. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of the bottom lash, a little bit. I don't want to, and probably not all the way around because I don't think it's necessary. Here. And making them not all the same length, because that's kind of how our natural lash is. Trying to see how I feel about it. Yeah, yes, for sure. That's why I said if it did get on my paper, I would probably just have to paint a flower around it and then cover it up. Which is also not a huge deal, I guess. Not the end of the day. I think these need to be slightly darker to make it more animated. Gonna let that settle and see how I feel about it. Let's move on to this one. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. And I don't know if it happens to you guys with like black ink. Do you use the eyedropper kind of bottle? So sometimes like I'll squeeze, and then I'll squeeze too hard, the ink droplet will go like other like spray, and then yeah, it's such a pain in the butt. And then like months later I'll find, oh, there's a dried drop of ink like somewhere so far away. I think I don't need to do lashes all the way in the middle because I didn't quite sure if I loved it. Such a weird angle. Yes. Which, since we're talking about not using black, which could be also a good case for why. Because when you get black on things, it's hard to walk back. Add one more here and then kind of leave it that. Yeah, I like that better. I need to leave it in the middle. Add some dramatic lashes. Yeah, okay, cool. This girl is an open eye, which I think is gonna be a little bit easier. Hypodermic needle, wow. Oh, actually that's a good idea. So I use these syringes for, can you guys see? Syringes when I need to do a lot of cold water. But I always forget to use it. I have this bad habit, I guess. I just dip my brush in the nearest water jar, and I have like 5 jars to make sure I have always clean water. Okay, so here, this is open eyeball, slightly different. So I'm gonna draw, give a wiggle here. And this color here is not black, if you're wondering. This is a dark navy, I guess. And I also find that this brush I have is the best for making lash lines. It is a #1 Finest Sable Series 7 from Winsor & Newton. If if you guys are curious about what brushes I'm using. Okay. Let's get closer, I can see better. Down more, because your eyelashes flip like this. Okay. And then a little bit at the bottom, but I'm not gonna do it the whole way because I find that didn't look cute. But now it's nice. Always do things in odd numbers because in shoe design, I used to be a shoe designer. I think some of you guys already know. It's like the rules, you never do even numbers like eyelets, graphics, whatever. You always want to do odd numbers for some reason because it just looks better. It is kind of a thing that was taught to me and I find it to be true. And then maybe a little one here. That's it. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, a few more, okay. This one, I already started doing like a little wiggle line. A little bit at the bottom. Okay. Oh, I definitely think I'm getting better at this. I probably should warm up on a small one first, but oh well. You learn. The process is not perfect, but the results are okay. So cute. always on the left side wanting to like this way instead of this way, but I find that it doesn't end as well. Some just awkward angle here going from right to left for me. Really awkward. Maybe do a rogue one here so it's not so even and matchy. Okay. Darken the end. Ooh. She's dramatic. Edge here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Oh, there's one here, this girl. Yeah, I do think once I put the lashes in, all the imperfections underneath was okay. And I feel like putting those like the eyeballs in also kind of give this watercolor, which is a very traditional medium, some modernness, some cheekiness. And wonder, maybe you should paint your Pokemon watercolor one day and see how that goes. I'd love to see it. Is it usually hot around this time for you, or it's like unseasonably warm right now? Because where I am, it's been unseasonably warm. It feels like spring when it should be snow and hardcore winter. Something's weird. And all my plants are confused. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I just realized I think I can just make the eyeball closed eye, and I don't have to worry about the pink part or the white part. Hi, Crosara. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. It probably give it such a different look and feel. Ah, gotcha. So I'm guessing it's usually the that's hot. 92 degrees. I don't think I can even handle that in the summer, let alone right now. But then I guess you don't have to experience the wrath of winter, which there's pros there. For some reason, the dots I did earlier got blended in, partly because the paper was still a little wet. Add that back in. I always imagine like all the, the YouTube videos, Instagram videos, you see artists painting outside so peaceful and serene. But I can imagine in real life it's probably not that at all. Oh yeah, I need to let this dry before I go in. I'm gonna do this one first. Like the first thing that comes to my mind is like bugs. There's so many flies and bugs. Yes, 100%. When it's cold, you can always put on more clothes, but when it's too hot, I don't know what you can do. Besides, retreat to an air-conditioned room, a space. And so you might as well be Australia when it's actually summer right now, right, Trevor? I think. Yeah, it must be warm where you are. There you go. Strike, yes. Well, after that, there's not much you can do. After you get down to the boxer level, then what, It's just gonna be hot. You can't really strip your skin off. I don't even think that'll help, actually. Your skin probably is helping you cool down. Right, exactly. Exactly. I think we're in agreement here. So I live in Utah. It is really snowy in winter. But it is not. Well, I think today finally is cooling down, but it was like 60 degrees here this past week. Hi Titan! Welcome! Are you off work now, I'm guessing? Oh, you're about to go to work. I forgot. So what do you do in the winter, Modern? Oh, in the summer when it's that hot, you just never go outside, or you like retreat to the mountains or somewhere. Are there mountains in South Texas? There's a beach. I'm going to do this here to cover up a little bit of this streaking here. Oh, this is kind of you know what these hamburger eyeballs reminds me of? Like the buds of is it peonies? What's that big the big flower that, I think it's peonies, when its bud is all closed, it kind of has that shape. Kind of looks like that, which is kind of cool. Yay. I might be thinking of another flower if it's not peonies. I don't think 45 degrees is like safe. I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that's even safe for humans. I hope you're staying cool, staying indoors, and hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated. Actually, we all should be hydrated. I think we just, in general, we don't drink enough water. Oops. You should do streaming in short format, like in a vertical format? What do you mean? I didn't know that I had the option. Like when I go live, there's an option? Just gonna leave that one be. Okay, I have this one last girl here. Then I'm gonna start on the edges of my flowers, and I think I'm gonna be done. Yay! All right, guys, let's be nice. Let's be nice here. Well, I feel like I'm hearing multiple things here. And I just watched a video on this exact thing yesterday, so I don't know if it's all these advice of gurus out there. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but what I heard is, so with shorts, oh shit, okay, that's alright, I'll fix it. Okay, that's it. Let me stop and talk about this so I don't mess my art up and my thoughts. So what I heard about shorts is that people are consuming it much less, with less intention, right? Like they push a content to you, just scroll. And I think it's less likely or less chance for the person to like go into a short and then find out who you are and then go to your channel and then subscribe. It's like way too many steps for normal people, for anybody, right? And then because that, like your shorts might get a lot of views, but then you might have less like loyal subscribers or viewers. And then when you are, I guess the other question I have is when you're streaming in vertical format, does not, like it still shows up in the live stream, like, you know, the bar on top, right? So I don't know if the format really matters. Yeah, I really think it depends on what kind of subscriber you want to have. what's your end goal, I guess. I think it's important that you think about that. I want watch hours and people actually engaging with my content instead of just shorts. But then, you know, I also see people build giant channels with just shorts, so I don't know what their trick is. Maybe they already came in with an audience or something. So I'm guessing I don't know. I don't know if YouTube treats, and you guys please let me know if anyone knows this. I don't know if YouTube treats like vertical and horizontal streaming any different, because I feel like it's just streaming, right? And then when you have a video that's shorter than a minute, it automatically becomes a short no matter what format it is in. And then if you have a short that's a lot shorter than 59 seconds, I guess, it gets automatically published as a short. So I really feel like it depends on what kind of audience you have and what kind of content you have. And I really think it's not a overarching, like you need to do this so you can get that. I don't think it's quite that black and white, or they didn't make it that easy for us. But yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here. I don't know what the right answer is, so please don't listen to me if you have other better advice. So I think it's Kurosawa and Titan. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on this actually, and then if I find out any concrete advice or information, I'll be sure to share. And if you have any other information, for sure. So you're saying that if it's a vertical format, like people don't randomly discovering you. I do post shorts, so I guess they can discover me that way. Okay, and I do see the pro of vertical format, because then you can stream on IG and I think LinkedIn, IG, TikTok. Almost everyone else, or these three are vertical formats, and then YouTube and X is horizontal format, which it just happens to be the two platforms I'm streaming in right now, and only. Okay, I've dropped a little pink there. All right. I'm gonna do the pink outlines really quick because it's not gonna be everything in every flower. Then I'm gonna stop and then put my stamp on it, do my signature, and then move on to the next one. Yay! Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Okay, interesting. So when you do vertically, let's see, let me thought process. For him to be vertically, he shows up in, I guess, one more channel, right? It shows up in the shorts channel. It's called the sub-channels. So and then you get people to watch. Yeah, I can see that for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on why that is and how that is and what's the smart thing to do here. And modern, I'm gonna go back to your TV on ceiling. Yes, I literally, funny. I just found out that people do that, and my immediate thought was, what if the TV falls on you? Then you can't. So then you can't escape, right? If it's like on the wall, it falls, you know, at least it'll fall forward. But if it's on top, it'll fall on top of you. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to try it one day, right? To do it in vertical format and see how that goes. But the vertical format certainly does not work for when I do post-editing stuff. That is another thing, because I am recording this and repurposing content for shorts. I'm cutting these long forms into vertical shorts to post as shorts instead of live streaming. But if I stream in vertical, then I don't know if I can repurpose the videos for YouTube videos. It will repurpose as shorts, fine, yes, but yeah, I'm so super curious about this. I need to find out. I mean, hey, I'm all about experimenting. I do like the long form better. I prefer that, and I kind of just work in that way. But like I said, I think shorts are more, from what I understand, shorts are more for repurposing content. But yeah, I didn't even know that you can live stream in shorts. Well, I don't know how they push your content, so I want to do a little bit of research there. And, oh, I had a thought. Romance anime, yes, I am watching My Happy Marriage, I guess, which is love it. Has a little bit of magic, a little bit of romance. I get into anime once in a while. I used to watch a lot, but now I just watch a lot of K-drama. Okay, I keep adding. Yeah, I will try it one time. I shall do a little research on this topic because I like that there's no agreement here, so we will find out. And I will share. Maybe I'll do an exclusive sharing on my live, so if only you'll watch my live account, you'll know this, my research result or something. Okay, so I was talking about other things, but what I'm doing now is I'm kind of outlining the flowers, giving them more definition. Oh my god, one second, my cat is scratching at my door. Yeah. Meow. Okay. So I'm doing like shadows here, shadows, a little bit of shadow. Wow, I like that there's a battle going on in the chat right now about horizontal, vertical format. If you have opinion about this, please chime in. And if you know the YouTube code algo and you know anything for a fact, please do share and help us out here. But I want to keep an open mind. I don't want to say either, because you know, they also change algo all the time, so who knows? You might be right one day and wrong the other day. So dark. And then I think after this I'm gonna be done for the day. There is one last step I will do, and I share that sometimes I do that step off screen because I don't think it's very fun for you guys to watch, is to go over some of the areas with white. It doesn't quite show up on the screen, but when you look at the real piece of painting, it makes a difference. Some might say huge difference because it just makes certain shapes pop and whatnot. But it's also not something you want to overuse, then it becomes tacky. So yeah, I usually do that step off screen. I did it on screen one time, but not today because I've been going off for a long time and my eyes are tired. Thank you. Oh, this is the fun part. So this is a folded petal, like you're looking from top down. So I want to highlight that. Be. I darkened my paint for this flower because she is underneath and she needs to get pushed back. what I did in the very beginning. Now the color looks slightly different, huh? I want that. Oh, me, the piece I hated so much I had to burn it. Like, I can't even look at it. Yes. And lesson learned in that is, if you ever use a not so desirable color in watercolor, don't ever try to go over it with another color. You will not end well. You'll end up in a burnt piece. And that was a good lesson for me to learn. I also uploaded a new video today, actually. I edited my footage that was not on live. So if you guys want to go check that out and give it a little boost, that would be awesome. Of course you would have a Ninja Turtle onesie. I'm not even surprised. So a little bit of, not gonna do all the outline, I'm gonna do here, oops, do here, top no, here, no, okay, maybe here, here, and a little bit of here. And that can't be that, it can just be it. And then here. That's what everyone said. That I should have kept it. But then, you know, why? I'm so, why? I guess to see my progress, that'll be good. That'll be the only reason. I'm never gonna do anything with it. I'm never gonna share that with anybody. If anybody sees it, I'll be embarrassed. So that's why I burned it and get it out of the world. Ooh, I don't want to do that. I wonder as I had to see because I have a lot of after school activity today, so I'll see how my energy level is later. Although I guess movie doesn't require too much energy. But I guess I don't always feel up to socializing, I guess. I'm sure you guys can understand as a artist. I have my introvert moments. But I'll definitely hop in and say hi though. I might not stay for the whole thing. Oops. These small flowers, I'm not gonna go crazy or get too detailed. I'm just gonna give it some definition of the edges. Oh, I think you guys should have it regardless. I feel like there will be people who are busy. Like some people will be busy at any given point, I feel like, right? All right, this girl. Add the folded edge here, because he kind of felt like he wants to. Okay, I don't think I will not burn anymore. But I gotta tell you though, when I burned that piece, it felt so good. It just felt so good afterwards. Like I can start anew, refreshed. And I guess that was my way of saying to that you shouldn't get too attached to your artwork, because it's always, you know, I'll always do a one maybe better next time. I'm always learning, and I'm just gonna create more artwork. So why get so attached to one piece, right? One piece, hey. For the anime fans out there. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Wonder, for stopping by. Maybe I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. Have a great lunch. But I made a video out of it. I thought that was a good use of a crappy piece, you know? I made some content out of it, so it wasn't all waste. If I can justify it that way. I'm definitely getting impatient. Like I want this to be done, but I don't want to get hasty and start drawing like crappy lines. I don't want that. I need to finish strong, so I'm telling myself to stay focused. These small ones, I'm just gonna. Don't really like One Piece. Oh, okay. Why? I guess that's, you know, I feel like anime is such a preference thing that certain people like certain genre. I didn't watch the whole thing, if that means anything. I did watch like 180 episodes of Bleach though. So that is something. So, you know, something. This I'm not gonna put, I'm just gonna add a little bit lines here. Yay. No. Okay. Oh, hi! Hi, how are you? The Real Uncommon Podcast. Are you, oh my gosh, I'm drawing blank. Hernando? Is that you? Or is that... Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. You found me today. I don't think the algo is super friendly sometimes, but yay! If this is Hernando, he is a new dad. Super exciting. I'm sure you're tired constantly now. Okay, now I'm gonna do the blue ones quickly, and then I'll be off to my next thing in life. Oh, my dog was here. Didn't notice. Oh, Dee, hi. Well, Dee's Hernando's wifey, so she's a new mom. Congratulations. I think I said to you like a gazillion times, but it's such a special thing in life, you know. But hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been live streaming a lot lately. But I post about the live streams, so I feel like the algo is just try to relearn what's going on. Try to relearn my life, I guess. Okay, don't need to overdo it here. Oops. But yeah, live streaming has been definitely making me do more art, which is much welcomed. Oh, that's what showed up, but your account might be under that name or something. I don't know. Okay. But not everybody knows about your podcast, so there's benefit in there. And you know, a little bit about her podcast. She brings on different people, sometimes artists, sometimes like project leaders in the Web3 space. I was featured once. I had a great time. So, and it is also a YouTube show. They live stream. Are you still doing Friday evenings? I'm sure teenagers have their charms too. I'm not looking forward to be to my teenager daughter though, because I was a terrible teenager and you know, karma is a bee. But yeah. Everybody check out these YouTube channel as well. So I'm still undecided if I should do, it's too late for this piece, but for the next piece, if I should still do this outlines. Because I don't know if it works every single time, but I feel like every time I do it, I like it better. So when I'm done, I'm gonna do a zoom out view and you guys can tell me what you think. If you think it's not needed, please let me know so I can save me some time for the next one. But my original intent of these lines was to give these super, you know, bleeded edge, some order and some organization, and it also kind of made the painting more illustrative, which I actually like, instead of painterly. This is unexpected, right? Like for watercolor, you will expect a super painterly, like Monet kind of blend of colors, but when you see outline, it kind of draws your eyes. A little bit unexpected element. And the reason I know that is because I show my painting to someone who's never seen it before, and then her first comment immediately was, "Ooh, the lines." And I feel like when you get a reaction like that from someone about like a very specific element of your painting, you should kind of double down on that. Oh, bye, Titan. They already left. Oh, that's cute. Kurosawa has a twin. That's a twin. Now I know. I think twins are magical, so I need to find them. Yeah, I think twins are just, I don't know if you're identical twin or fraternal twins, but especially identical twins, there's something just inherently magical about them. But such a pretty name. Thanks for sharing. Oh boy, I will be like so embarrassed if I had to go shop for bra with my dad. This is just not, I'm sorry, Jerry, there's just no good way to put it. Yes, you guys will be, oh, that's even cool. Wow, that is so cool, actually. So you guys fraternal, but you're a different gender. Wow, that's so cool. But yes, you guys will not be identical. But also, I don't know if I read, I don't know if it's like been debunked or whatever, but fraternal twins are actually a genetically related thing, but identical twins happens purely by chance and fluke. Nothing genetic about identical twins. Apparently, I that's what I read. I don't know if it's, you know, not doctor approved, so. I mean, I would imagine if you're twins, you'd be super close. Yeah. How can you not, I guess? So D, if you're still here, are you still here? Maybe not. But D, if you're still here, how is it dealing with the, you know, teenager and a baby at home? It must be crazy. Do you find out you have to take, you know, focus more on family now instead of whatever else is going on? Okay, so these top ones, I'm not gonna go too crazy. Like I said in the beginning, I don't want them to like be too focused. It's like the, I forgot the name, but you know, things further away are more blurry. It has a blue tint because of atmosphere and whatnot. So I'm kind of trying to mimic that without being too deliberate about it. And if I'm not doing a great job of conveying that, sorry, I'll try again next time. That is crazy, D. What? Wow, lots of birthdays. Birthday tale. That's crazy, D. How did that happen? Did you like time it? Were you crazy? Were your older one so mad about the fact that he or she has to share birthday parties now? Well, if it's a teenager, they probably don't even care, right? But that's crazy. That's crazy. What are the chances? What are the chances? do the middle. These girls here. The little miracles in life, these coincidences. I feel like it's hard to just pass them off as coincidences, you know? Which they probably are, but wow, that's a miracle. All right, guys. I am done. I think I am going to do the white part off screen and film it, and maybe I'll make a video to share, but I can't handle that right now. I can't do it anymore. I need to go eat. Right? Yeah. Ooh, that's a shadow. Kurosara, you have an amazing name with your twin sister. I think I love the meaning of it. I'm just catching up on some chats that I missed. If there's anything for me. Oh, Loot! So your birthday's next month, so in March. Are you an Aries? Because my birthday's in April and I'm an Aries. So my birthday's coming up too-ish, I guess. Oh, that's so sweet of you. If you can share with anybody, your sister being, I would really appreciate that too. Okay, right, let's do last, like a progress check. Instead of going top down, we're gonna go, I guess, from, this is what we did. This was a girl. Oh, I'll go from, so, you guys can see the outlines kind of give it some organization and some more highs and lows. So what's the best way to show this whole thing? Yeah, and there we have it. There we have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. I think this might be the longest time I've ever streamed. So thanks for being here with me. I hope you have fun today. I certainly did. I'm gonna, do a last bit of touch up. This is like 95% there, and then we will start a new painting next week. If you're new and you're just discovering me, I would really appreciate if you give me a follow, subscribe, depending on where you're watching me, and to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my next session, which will be probably next week, Monday or Tuesday. And yeah, have a great, amazing day. Keep creating, keep being inspired, and I'll catch you next week. And have a great weekend and rest of the day, okay, guys? And if you have anything more that you want to discuss or chat with me, you can find me in a lot of places, right? My Linktree link is in the description, and you can find me on other platforms where there's DMs available and whatnot. So I will chat with you guys later. Bye. Oh, thank you. I know. I have people think my art is pretty. That's like the most common adjective I've heard about my art. So I appreciate that, and thank you.